And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Got him! Strikeout number 8. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and that quickly 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And the Phillies are set down in. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now, Colton Cowser. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man at first, here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. Ripped on a line. Marsh hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 2 in this one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes the Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
the count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone into the flagpole. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to short. Nice grab. The throw. And they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. The relay throw in there safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he...
That's a base hit as a run scores. So a man aboard, Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And that ball is out of here.
But a guy's got a real hard fastball.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 41.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That one ends. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 8th. And here comes Alec Bohm. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, certain pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Castellanos stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one. Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
2 out, space is empty. That's to third. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom preparing to come on if needed. Now a screamer into the outfield. Castellanos makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck when it stays fair long enough.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th. And now it is JT Realmuto. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Max Kepler at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one. So the Baltimore Orioles take game 1 as they get their World Series off to a great start.
Yeah, from their performance today, it'd be easy to see him keep this thing going. And this is just a determined team, Boog. I like what I saw from them.
And across the diamond, it's time to regroup. Being down 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but game 2 takes on a lot of extra meaning for them. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Tyler
for
O'Neill.
the Orioles, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano up and throwing. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch.
On the mound now, Jordan Romano.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Here's Ramon Laureano, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Laureano needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 2 of the World Series. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5%.
Well struck left field. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not in time, it's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser, 0 for 2 in this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate...
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Joe Ross.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Mountcastle now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that one wrapped foul. 4 runs already in the frame here in the late stages of game 2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Coming home. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And now Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. O'Neal getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one ripped. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
It's like he's playing wiffle-ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
That one ripped right center field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Laureano in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That one. Bradish back to work. That clips the corner.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Mateo. Not in time. He's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging. Now batting Max Kepler. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one to first, and that hits off the base. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Brandon Hyde out of the...
Pitching for the Orioles, number 51.
And the first offering is fouled off. Real Muto at third. Kepler over at first with one away. That's through there for a strike. Just misses. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Jorge Mateo now. Rips one to right. Base hit and a run in to score. He's in there. He's safe. Back to the top of the order now. Cedric Mullins will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Sean is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And that one hammered. Marsh moving back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now
on the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 2 of the World Series. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cowser puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Last chance for the Phillies. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The Phillies down to their final strike. 3. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Baltimore Orioles have taken charge of this World Series. They're up 2-0 heading into Game 3.
And maybe a change of venue will shake things up a little bit. But for now, they look like they're ready to start etching their name on the Commissioner's Trophy. Still a lot of series left, though.
And on the other side, a lot of work to do to get back into this. They need to bounce back next time out. Here is Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 strikes.
With the tying run on at first here in Game 3 of the World Series. Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And
there goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here comes Alec Ball. Runner on the move. Cut out and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Nola back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Man, that feels...
Now
the left-hander on now, Tanner Banks.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Marsh makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Romano up and loosening in the pen. Strom also getting ready. Oh, 2 now. Struck him out looking.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The O's add 1 on an RBI double, and this is now a 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Out in front and foul to the left side.
You know, these Phils looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 3. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On and lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kepler pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Henderson digs in now. And that one in the air, center field. Marsh sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Orioles leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Fouled off. He was late. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Trey Turner at the plate. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just
Now
cruising along.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
The Phils down by a pair here in game 3 of the World Series. Got him looking for the strike. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Romano.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Now a fly ball to right center. Dives, and he can't hang on. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Wastes no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's Adley Rutschman. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one lifted to left. Kepler makes the catch. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Jackson Holiday now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 9th, here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. He's 2 outs away. Schwarber, the next to hit, and it's fouled away. 0-1 down. There's a strike at the knees. Set down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles lead the series 3-0 and have a chance to complete the sweep here tomorrow. So the Baltimore Orioles certainly look like they're on their way to the World Championship.
Yeah, hard to imagine this working out any other way. It doesn't seem like these guys are going to slow down until they've got this title locked up. They're on an absolute mission.
And it would take an historic comeback to have this series result any differently at this point. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Max Kepler at the plate.
Left fielder, Max.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And there's one down. This is Bryson's stop. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Right down to shoot, and it's 1-1. Fly ball down the line. Cowser squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. No runs. Wheeler back to work. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage.
Now pitching for the
Here's the
Phillies,
second baseman, Jackson
number
Holiday.
46, Jose Alvarado.
Hard liner. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Mullins.
Mullins will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Gone! Cedric Mullins sends it out, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Castellanos ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back here in. New pitcher on here, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That one's deep. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that falls out of here.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Number 8, Nick.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Next offering is down low. With the tying run at the plate late here in Game 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Not in time. He's safe. JT Realmuto steps in. High fly ball out towards left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Ross.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ross. This change for the Phillies. Now playing center field, number 18.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Westberg now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball there. Swung on, belted. Castellanos going back on this one. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Back-to-back jacks.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Number 58, Tanner Banks.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. That one ripped left field. Get out of town.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And that is cut on and missed, and it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. They explode with 3 solo. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And he's got a nice lead.
This one's fair down the line and left. And it's going to be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Right through there, got him. And now 1 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And he pumps in a strike. One out and a runner at second in the last half of inning number 9. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Orioles are the champions of the baseball world.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.